Welcome back everyone, Daylon the Gamer here. Hope you all are having a great day. Today we have a high kill gameplay like we always do, but I'm still not happy or satisfied with this. I'm disappointed. I kind of let myself down towards the end. I had a great start. I was doing good, popping off. But, you know, things happen. You lose focus, and this was a long game to keep focus on, honestly. I was just in the zone, and I got out of it. Sounds like I'm downplaying the gameplay, but I still think it's definitely a good gameplay. It's not bad by any means. I don't think anybody would say it's bad, but, you know, I want something that is pretty hard to reenact, replicate, you know, whatever. Look at that. I'm just knocking them down like bowling pins. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. The internet is very dangerous. It is pretty funny though, because if you know what to do and you see what they're trying to do, you won't get caught off guard. So today, literally like right before I started recording this, I'm trying to make sure I get this selling online, and basically I'm trying to sell this painting and I offer free shipping and all that, and the guy messages me, he accepts my offer, gives me a good offer, whatever. I accept it, and then I'm waiting on the payment. He emails me, texts me and stuff, telling me alright, what he wants to do with the painting, you know, what he wants it for, all that other stuff. Pretty much irrelevant. Like, we can just keep it to me buying the painting, you buying the painting, and me doing my part in selling it to you. So he tells me all that. I'm like, alright, cool. Sounds nice. We do that. He's charging this price, and mind you, this is free shipping. I'm offering free shipping because you're offering the product, you know. Good stuff. I'm doing that. So we get to that point. We're doing that. I'm like, alright, cool. Let's go through PayPal. You know, PayPal's a trusted way. Everybody knows that. Shout out Elon Musk. Good, solid. Many people use it. So I'm using that. He agrees. He wants to make sure the product's all good. So I send him 2 pictures. You know, everything's all good. And I know how it sounds. This is not illegal selling. This is completely legit. No funny business. It's just a painting, artwork. That's it. So I send him pictures, make sure he knows the canvas is all good and everything. And yeah, he's like, alright, cool. And the way he sends me his phone number to text him, and yeah, I could have just kept it an email, which would have been safer, I guess. Kinda, I don't know. But honestly, I like text message better because I can respond to that way better. My emails are a mess, and if you email me, I'm probably not gonna see it. And it's just a little more of a headache. It's easier and more, I like to say it's cleaner for me to check through my text messages. So I do that, get the message, we're texting back, and from the way he's texting, it's obvious he's not like American or from here.
You're amazing, smart.
Or, you know, that's the image he's portraying. There's a couple grammatical errors, like just in regular speech. You know how some foreigners may say something and the dialect isn't right. So I'm like, alright, cool. He's saying that, and then we're chatting, you know, keeping the business, all of that. And then he goes, I'm like, alright, so you trying to do PayPal? He's like, yeah. He's like, that's fine. But then he goes, here's the weird part. If we're selling and I'm the only one selling for a painting, he also goes, I'm gonna send you $300 extra so you can get a gift card, because it's supposed to be a birthday gift for his cousin, is what he said. So I'm gonna give you $300 extra for a gift card, and then $50 more on top of that for shipping. I'm like, red flags flying, because one, this is Earth, and this is 2021. Who is really that trusting with money? That doesn't even make any sense. But being the good person I am, and that might be one of my flaws, being naive and too nice to people. I'm still like, you know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just being nice because, you know, he's a foreigner.
Very carefully.
Is what he's leading on. So maybe he, you know, some foreigners are really nice and trustworthy from what I've seen, and that's nice. It's wholesome. You don't see too many people like that. So I'm like, maybe he really just trusts me and all that, and he's new to the internet, whatever. But that's what I'm thinking. So that's the thought I'm giving it. But I'm not getting played. I'm gonna stay on top. I'm gonna stay on my top. I'm like, yeah, I'm giving a bit of a doubt, but I'm still not gonna be out here just giving him all the information. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Nothing in it makes sense. So, like I said, there's no way I'm gonna be just this reluctant. I am just out here, you know, doing what I do. I'm over here texting back, already thinking it's a red flag. Like, alright, nah, something's. There's a lot fishy with this. There's no way I'm about to just be out here going along with it like it's cool. So he says that, but while he was doing that, I was doing some work, editing videos and handling my other business that I got to do as well. So I'm not on my phone or near it at all times. I checked back and he sent me like 10 messages with all that about the birthday thing, asking if I'm still selling the painting, blah blah, this, that, like panicking stuff. Like, why are you being so aggressive? There's no need. Relax. So that's already another red flag that I'm looking at. Like, why is he being so pushy about this? Does he really think I'm gonna fall this? Maybe he does, you know. So I respond back, and he also called me twice. Like, man, you tripping. So I call him back, you know. Let's jump straight into the fire. Why not? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I call him back, and you know, he tells me everything he said and all that, and I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. I just go along with it, but I always gotta watch your back. So you know how the phone scams go. I've heard a lot about them, so I'm not gonna. I choose my words wisely when I'm answering. I don't use any yeses, like anything that they can use. I make sure that, you know, I'm covering all bases to the best of my ability. Even though the best ability would just be the fallback.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Maybe I just like playing with fire. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's what I
do. Double kill.
Telling me all this. He's like, yeah. And he might have my location now. He said, I don't know. So I'm telling him all that. He's like, yeah, go to the store, go get that, go get $300 for an Apple gift card. And then, like, $50 for the shipping and all that. I'm like, sure, whatever. And then we end up back on the phone. I don't know how we ended up back on the phone. I don't know what happened, but called. He got my PayPal information, my PayPal email, my email information, all that, whatever. He emailed me the price, which came up to like $350 extra for his other stuff. And I was like, first of all, this is not Uber Eats, this is not Grubhub, this is not. I'm not shopping for you. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. You're not paying me extra to shop for you. And then, like I said, it doesn't. None of the stuff made sense. So now I start putting everything into play. I'm like, all right, cool. I call him back on the phone. This time, I'm starting to, you know, poke the bear a little bit. Let me mess with him. Like, what are you on about, mate? Like, what is this? That doesn't even make any sense. Why are you paying me to do all this and that? Like, nothing you're saying makes sense. He's like, I'm from the military, I don't have time and all this. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, you know. I'm gassing. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense completely. I understand. Yeah, I would do that too if I was in the military. Yeah. He's like, okay, so that's cool and all that. I'm like, yeah, sure. And then basically I just let it go from there. And he was like, so you're gonna call me back when you're done? I'm like, yeah, I got you. I'll call you back. He was like, all right, what time? Like, how long? What is this? I'm like, 30 minutes, hour, you know, about that time. He was like, okay, make sure you call me back. Text me that and make sure you call me back. Like, all right, relax.
down.
And then I checked the email. From the email I got from what he said,
Crack shot.
it was in my spam folder, and he knew it was gonna be in my spam folder. He said check your spam folder. He's the one who told me. Okay, probably shouldn't be messing with somebody who knows how to use the internet like that. You have to. Sometimes you have
We have the
to
ball.
make mistakes to learn. So I'm not tripping. So I checked my spam folder, and then the email is like really weird. He's over there like it looks formal, I guess, but
Gained the lead.
it just sounds like if you got street smarts, it just there's no way you're gonna fall for that. Like, come on.
Overshoot.
It said
Available.
for me to that the funds had already left his account.
Ball dropped. We have the
The
ball.
funds had left his account, but for them to get deposited into my account, for the safety of both people, I need to have
Way to victory.
the card and send a picture with both front and back sides scratched off. Like,
Double kill.
there's no way you're really gonna think like people really fall for that. But there's no man. What?
We
I can't even stop laughing about it now. Like that doesn't even sound right. Like what am I? What do I look like? I have no money in my hand, but I'm gonna come out of pocket $300, send you an Apple gift card.
double.
How am I protected if you got both sides? Like you got the card and everything like goes to you before it goes to me. Like it's not. What?
Drop.
There's no way. So once I read that, I was like, all right, yeah, this is definitely 100% a scam. Even though I already knew it was. You see how the further you get deep into them, they just make less and less sense. So
Victory.
yeah, but that was a good gameplay. I don't know why he's teabagging like I didn't just mess him up. But if you all enjoyed, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. And check in for part 2 and let me know down below if you want to hear how this ends.